It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Allen. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Penn State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Power football with the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he got loose. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. UMass will line up to punt it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on! Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Past the 10. Touchdown, UMass. The defense takes matters into its own hands. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a man. It's Clinton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clinton. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Martin. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The hand to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Barres. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. There he goes. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his target down the middle. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, and you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team.
At the 19-yard line. Coming up, fourth down.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field. Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going back to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They've got the screen set up. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw on third and short. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established.
Reels it in on the outside. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Howard. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Bring in the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, running back on the move.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clinton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Martin. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Looking for room. It's Martin. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Touchdown, Penn State! And that one will give them the lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. UMass has it on 2nd down as we start play here in the final period. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch around the 50. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Makes a man miss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. To the ground with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Minutemen! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 33 over Western Michigan.
Looking for a crease. It's McLeod. On the move at the 30.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Unloads quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got an open man. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Grabbed behind the line, it's McLeod. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Tackled there by the defense. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. Gonna try to get it himself. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. 4th down, gotta have it here. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.